Michael Cohen wanted a job in the Trump White House. And funny thing about being a president is you don't want people around who are as shady as Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen, like, idolized Donald Trump, and now he's got a big mad on. And I played audio from for you yesterday from Cleveland where Cohen was just talking about Donald Trump like he was the greatest guy in the history of the world. And now he's crafting a totally different story. And I don't know if this New York jury is going to believe it or not. I would tend to think that there's got to be at least one person on the jury. What I would do in a closing argument, if I'm Trump's attorney, is I would say, the 12 of you sitting there, do any of you care about the rule of law in America? Do any of you think it's important that we have equal justice under the law? Do any of you want the law applied fairly to you if you ever find yourself sitting where Donald Trump is sitting today? If your answer to that is yes, then you've got to acquit Donald Trump. You might hate Donald Trump. It's okay. You're allowed. You might not like his tweets. You might not like his morality. You might not like his business practices. But we're here to talk about whether what happened here was a crime. And there is no crime. There just is no crime. Cohen is trying to make it a crime. The star witness is Michael Cohen, a serial perjurer who's been in prison for 3 years for tax evasion and other things, and a 4 times married porn actress who now says she's bisexual, who signed a statement that she never had sex with Donald Trump and has said she didn't want to get any money out of sleeping with Donald Trump. But she took a lot of money from Donald Trump not to tell her story, and then told her story. It tells you about her character. And by the way, Cohen is an attorney. What happened to attorney-client privilege? What happened to that? I know there's no attorney-client privilege if there's a crime, but they have not established that there's a crime yet. So it's all a joke. And it's doubly a joke because it is being engaged in to hurt Donald Trump in the polls, and it's not hurting Donald Trump in the polls, it's helping him in the polls. New York Times poll over the weekend, in tandem with the Philadelphia Inquirer and Siena College, has Trump up in 5 of the 6 battleground states. Now, he's been up in the battleground states for quite a while, but it's always been right within the margin of error. And you're like a little bit afraid to get too optimistic about the fact, hey, Trump's up in Pennsylvania, hey, he's up in Michigan, he's up in Pennsylvania. And I've said to you, I don't believe he's going to win Wisconsin. I don't believe he's going to win Minnesota. I'm skeptical he's going to win Pennsylvania. But here are the numbers. Here are the numbers. Arizona, Trump up 7. Gee, that's more than it was a couple of weeks ago. Why would that be? Oh, there's this little thing going on in Israel and Gaza, and Joe Biden. Turns out his ironclad support for Israel is not ironclad unless you have an iron sledgehammer over the head of Israel, and Joe Biden's wielding it, telling them they can't fight to win a war to preserve their survival as a nation. Georgia, Trump up 10. Nice work, Fonnie Willis. Michigan, Trump up 7. Nevada, Trump up 12. When's the last time a Republican won Nevada? Oh, yeah, it was 20 years ago. Pennsylvania, Trump up 3. That's within the margin of error. And Wisconsin, Biden is up 2. Wisconsin is a waste of time. It's not a swing state. Trump's not going to win there. They're going to cheat like crazy in Milwaukee and everywhere else, and he's not going to win Wisconsin. Give that up. But Biden won all 6 of these states in 2020. And here's what I wanted to know. Where was he in these 6 swing states in the polls in 2020 in May? Well, look at that. Biden was up 4 or more in every state. Now he is up in only 1, and he is down 7 or more in 4 of the 6. Yikes. So again, I say I'm not going to be surprised if they dump him before the convention or if he bails or whatever else. The real problem for Democrats, say, well, Trump's got to be in court. Biden will just go to all these states and he'll campaign and he'll fix it. Okay, maybe. The problem for Democrats is states they won before that they have counted as automatics are no longer automatic. New Jersey Sunday. You see the crowd at the Trump rally? I know it's a binary thing. I can't really extrapolate it. Last time GOP won in New Jersey was 1988. Trump lost that state by 13 points in 2016. He lost it by 16 points in 2020. Now it's going the other way. that 16-point deficit, Trump has cut it more than in half. He's now down 7 in New Jersey. And remember, New Jersey is a state where they ran like a nobody for governor in, what was it, 2021? They ran a nobody. Like nobody had ever heard of Jack Ciattarelli. And the Republicans and RNC wouldn't spend any money in New Jersey, and Ciattarelli lost by 3 points to Phil Murphy, which in a state where it just stinks of Democrats, pretty telling. And the momentum continues to build. What about Virginia? Last Republican who ran for president to win Virginia, George W. Bush, in 2004. Trump lost it by 5% in 2016. He lost it by double that in 2020. He's down 4 now in Virginia. And remember, Virginia is where Glenn Youngkin got elected governor because of what? Ineffective Biden policies in his first year as president. So they've got to fight to win states they banked as automatics. Joe Biden can't be 2 places at once. He's barely 1 place at once, right? And if you're thinking about, well, they'll just send Kamala out there. Oh, her approval ratings are less than his. And we will demonstrate why that is coming up a little later today on The Bruce Hooley Show.